I've got a very special relic to share with you today. This is the four holy evangelists, the pillars of the gospel and the witnesses of Christ. So there are four apostles located within this beautiful relic. The four evangelists unite St. Matthew, St. Mark, St. Luke, and St. John the Evangelist, the divinely inspired authors of the gospel and foundational witnesses of Jesus Christ. All four are, of course, canonized saints, recognized as such from the earliest centuries of the church, and this represents their apostolic unity, their martyrdom, and their universal veneration. So St. Matthew here was also called Levi, and he lived in the first century. He was a former tax collector before being called by Christ. He authored the gospel according to Matthew, emphasizing Jesus as a fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy. Tradition holds that he preached in Judea and possibly Ethiopia, where he was martyred. Miracles associated with Matthew include powerful conversions and healings accompanying his preaching. And this was confirmation of course, his divine authority in the old church. St. Mark was a disciple of St. Peter. He wrote the earliest gospel reflecting Peter's eyewitness testimony. Mark founded the church in Alexandria in Egypt and worked closely with St. Paul and St. Barnabas. He suffered martyrdom in Alexandria. He was dragged through the streets for refusing to renounce Christ. Numerous healings and exorcisms were reported at his tomb, reinforcing his sanctity in the early Christian world. St. Luke was a physician and companion of St. Paul. He authored both the Gospel of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. He uniquely emphasized Christ's mercy, the role of women, and the action of the Holy Spirit. Luke is traditionally believed to have died as a martyr, possibly by hanging. Miracles of healing are especially associated with him, fitting his vocation as a doctor and an evangelist. And then we have St. John the Evangelist, the beloved disciple. He lived the longest of the apostles, and he died around AD 100. He authored the Gospel of John, 3 epistles, and the book of Revelation. Though persecuted and miraculously surviving many execution attempts, he died a natural death. His mystical experiences, especially the visions on Patmos, are among the most profound in Christian history. Take a look at this paperwork. Oh wow, look at that. You can already see a raised seal here. Beautiful. I think I should have got my white gloves for this one. Oh wow, 1844. Let me see if I can get a little bit better on the light.